I met a woman yesterday, a Nigerian woman. Then she came to me because she knows me somewhere and I don't know. She was crying. She was carrying her two children. She was frightened. Then I asked her. She heard me. Then I asked her, sister, why are you crying? Is everything okay? She said, no, that she's scared. That she was in the character before, that a friend of her called her to tell her that the characters might take her children because she doesn't have a job, because she cannot speak the language, because of that, they might take her children. Then I was shocked, like how? Why would the characters want to take your children? What do? You have to tell me more. It's not possible for the characters to just take your child. Then she said they have even introduced her to a family, and this family normally come to take her children to their house. Then at times when the children comes back, they start misbehaving towards her. Then when she discussed this with her friend told her that she should run away from the characters. And now she had no place to go. She left the characters. She does not want to go back to any camp because she's afraid that if she entered any camp, they might take her children. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but this is not true. This is not true. There is nobody that would not want a good mother to take care of her child. There is nobody, there is no institution that will not want a good mother to take care of her child. Then I told the girl, I said, there is something you are not telling me. There is something you are not telling me. She said, yes. I said, okay, what is that? And sister, because in the characters, they were not giving me food. They were not giving me clothes. Then I started going out to Napoli to also in a connection house. Now you are not telling me. Then I told her, now you are telling me the truth. You are telling me the truth. Because you are in the characters. You have 2 kids. You still go out to go and prostitute. Abba, sister, if I was even... Okay, from the previous video that I did concerning the children born in Italy, okay? Concerning those propaganda, those lies that they are taking people's children in Italy. My dear ma, the truth is this. To be a mother is not just only to push or to labor at the labor world. It's more than that. Nobody is born a mother. It is a process from a continual contact that you have with your child. You learn from your child as your child grows. There is nobody that is a monopoly of the knowledge of being a mother. Everybody learn it from their child. Is different, okay? But there is one thing that I do not understand about Nigerian young women that are in Italy. Because I keep asking myself, and I keep asking them, why do you decide to born? Why do you decide to born? Why do you decide to get pregnant? Is it that you don't have a reason why you decide to do it? Then if you have made a decision to be a mother, therefore you have to be prepared for it. You have to be prepared to learn the process that it is to be a mother. You have to learn from your child. You can't just say you born your child. I'm sorry to use this language to every mother out there that are in Italy, that you born your child just because you want to be collecting money. But how much is the money? How much is the money? If you really want to live a better life, what can that money do for you? Then you will say you are a mother. You don't know, you put your child, you abandon your child to somebody that you don't even know. Or in the name you want to go and hustle. Hustle for what? And you hustle, you can't even buy anything for your child. Then you think people will look at you, no, to leave such a delicate egg in your shaky hands that can break the egg. Don't you think that children deserve a better life? Don't you feel that children deserve to be nurtured? If you were not nurtured, that does not mean that your child that is born in a developed country should not be nurtured. I have seen many children that they are up to 7. Then I will still continue from the previous video that I did, okay? And about most of you that are carrying these lies all about that Italian government is taking children from Nigerian women. This is a lie. It's a lie from the pit of hell, because it's not true. It's not true. This is not true. Because many of you are running out of the camp because you feel that they want to take your children. But this is not true. This is not true. Nobody will want to take a child from a responsible mother. Because there is one thing, there's one mentality that many of the young women, Nigerian young women in Italy, there's one mentality that you guys have. The mentality is this, that the way we were brought up from our country, that the government does not care about anybody. You can raise your child the way you want to raise your child, even though the child grew up to pose strength to the society, to pose insecurity to the society. The government doesn't care. Okay, and you feel that the same thing applies to developed country. It's not true. Okay, because developed country, they have sense of collectiveness. Okay, collectivity. Okay, they have sense of oneness. They have sense of the future. They have sense of building, of nation building. Okay, they have sense that we are co-citizens. We are co-citizens. Then we cannot allow some particular set of people to bring up children that will pose threats and insecurity to where many citizens of that country. Okay, then this is the reason why you see that the government they are very sensitive to the family. They carry the family along. You collect children money, right? That doesn't happen in Nigeria. Okay, you see that many they look at the family, they look at your annual income. They are working for equality. At least you should be able to live a kind of life that will not give you grounds, okay, to associate with criminality. But that one does not mean that one can just end people becoming criminals. No. But the government, these are the measures tested that they put forward, okay, to make sure that breeding criminals, children, people that can pose insecurity to the society is reduced, it's minimized. Okay, then this is the reason. Then you can't say my child is my child. No, in a developed country, your child is not. Okay, I'll continue from where I stopped. Okay, then I was talking about the government in a developed country, okay, that want equality for all. Okay, that is why there are measures, all these subsidies that many families are receiving. It's just a means to equalize, for equality for everybody, okay, so that there will just also some measures to reduce oppression, some measures to make sure that everybody are socially included, okay, then these are the measures, okay. But you having a child, you need to play your role as a mother, as a father. I'm talking about mother because the reason is this, because many of these women, they are single mothers, and this is their fear, because they give their son name to their children. Then that one, logically, from the Nigeria cultural perspective or traditional perspective, meaning that child does not have a father, and we actually understand the way the Nigerian society and social system look at such children, okay? Because even in Nigeria, there are some people that will not give their son name to their children, even if the man that is responsible for the pregnancy deny the pregnancy, then the women still try to pull the man's name. They can even bring up the child by themselves, then the child still continue to carry the man's son name. But that is injustice, okay? But that is our tradition, is the culture in the Nigerian society. I believe that now that culture is fading away, that tradition is fading away, that women can decide to use their son name. No? Okay, now why am I saying this? Most of these women, they are threatened by the fact that they are single mother and their children bear their son name, and which basically mean that these children does not have father, and most of them, they are afraid that the government might take their children. But after this video, I will give you some stuff that most women in reality are not doing. Most young girls that have all these children, there are some things that they are not doing right, because it's not all about having children. Okay, in the previous video that I did, I was actually angry because you can see the tone of my voice about the fact of many people going about lying that they are taking people's children. But it's not true, because if you are a good mother, nobody will want to take your child. Why would they want to take a child from a good mother? It means the state will incur more expenses, no, to take care of that child, no. Then if you are a good mother, if they should take your child, you should ask yourself if you are really a good mother. Do you understand? Before you decide to have your child, I think you must have planned your life, right? I know, yes, at times we plan our lives, especially when we are in other countries. At times things seem difficult, but don't feel that people are blind. People are not blind. People are watching you. Don't feel that people are blind, that you are trying to do everything that it takes to put food on the table of that child. You are trying to do everything that it takes so that child will be happy. People are not blind. Even though, for example, you are doing 3 hours job, there are lots of people that will want to help you so that you will be able to take care of those children. But when you are there, for example, you feel that is your child, you can do with your child whatever you want to do. That is where the problem comes in. Like, for example, I work in a place that in this place, a child of 7 years in Italy here, a Nigerian child of 7 years has not started school because the mother is on the street, jumping from one country to the other, lived there, and the mother left this child with another woman that is helping all of them to gather these children together. Wow, and these children, they have grown up, and these children are not registered in the school. If you go to that city that I'm talking about, the children hardly speak Italian. Even correct English, they can't speak. The only language those children know how to speak is Pidgin English or Benin. Do you understand? Okay, just look at those children. What is the future of those children? Just think about the future of those children when they grow up in Italy. Will they not pose threats to the security of Italian territory? And the place where these children are growing, it's not that place have a good reputation. Do you understand? Already, a place that is already posing a threat to the security of the country, then this same thing is happening there again, and with migrants' children. Then these are, at times we have to ask. Okay, okay, now let me continue from where I stopped. Okay, that I was talking about this particular zone in Italy, this particular zone that is already known of, that a zone that doesn't even have good reputation when it has to do with security questions. Okay, and look at already children, migrants' children born in such a place. Look at 7 years, a child is not in the school. 8 years, there are some of them, they are even 13, they are not in the school. And these children can't even speak, can't even speak Italian. Then the only language they can speak may be the dialect of that zone, and Benin and Pidgin English. Okay? Okay. Now, what a heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking, right? And this, and at times it's very, even in Nigeria, you see there are some places that even mothers have to give their children out to their people that are in the city so that their children can go to school. Yes, I know many of them will come and tell me, you don't understand. You think that we don't want our children to go to school? Yes, I understand that because you don't have documents and you didn't ask for help and you don't know how you can register your child in the school. Then you decided to give it to a woman, a Nigerian woman, to help you to be taking care of that child. Then anytime you go around Europe countries, you go around, you come back, you pay her, you eat again, you do everything. Then you go back and you call that one life. Then what is the difference between you asking Italian family for help just to give your child a better life? That child deserves a better life. What is the difference? Telling the Italian family, please help me. I don't have paper. I cannot, or I have paper, but I don't even know how to go about it. Please, I want you people to please help me. I need a family that can take care of my child for me. I cannot. I don't have the possibility. It can be economical. It can be financial. It can be psychological, emotional. It can be you see yourself, really define yourself, be truthful to yourself that you are not adequate to nurse your child. You are not patient to learn the process of being a mother. Then you should be humble and truthful enough to give that child a dignified life by calling out for help, and they will help you.